Hello everyone, welcome back to AMS Creative Learning. So I am here with 10th standard electricity lesson continuation part about electric potential and potential difference. Okay, you know that last class we have discussed about electric current and some numericals we have solved, right? So now we will discuss about electric potential and potential difference. Okay, before that you must know about the potential difference. What do you mean by potential difference? Okay, so just remember, potential difference, it is nothing but voltage. Voltage is known as potential difference. Keep it in your mind. Okay, so now imagine a simple circuit with bulb which is connected with the battery. Okay, so you know that battery have a two terminals, positive and negative terminals, right? Actually, in when electrons goes in a same direction in this circuit, electrons goes in a same direction, electric current will produce. This is the basic concept. But how electrons can move in this wire? Okay, so to move electrons, it need some kind of energy, right? So where these electrons will get this energy? Anyone? Actually, these electrons will get this energy from this battery. Battery, it is the source. It is a power supply which is responsible to push electrons in a same direction, which creates a continuous path to move electrons in a particular direction, in a same direction. Okay, but what happens in this battery? Yeah, what happens in this battery? Actually, battery have two terminals. One is positive terminal and another one is a negative terminal. But my question is, how do you say that this terminal is positive and this terminal is negative? Actually, this battery have two metal plates. Cell. Okay, battery have two metal plates. One terminal is rich with positive and another one plate terminal is rich with negative. Okay, this particular plates have positive charges and this have a negative charges. But how this is possible? This is possible due to certain amount of chemical reactions which is present in this battery. Okay, so the metal plates which have lots of electrons is indicated as negative terminal, and the terminals which have lots of protons is termed as positive terminal. Okay, if in this terminal it is a much electron is there and here deficient of positive means protons, this terminal will deficient with positive terminals. Okay, and here this terminal is rich with protons and it will be deficient of the electrons. Understood? Yeah. Okay, to understand better, let us consider the analogy of flow of water. Okay, imagine I have a two beaker with the same size which is filled with the same amount of water and connected with the pipe. Okay, can you able to tell the water passes from this to this beaker or this to this beaker? Actually, it is not possible. Why? Because there is no difference in height, there is no difference in weight, right? So no passage of water takes place. But if I take one beaker at height and another beaker at a lower side which is connected with the pipe, first beaker is having full of water and next beaker is having a less amount of water. So now you can able to tell the water passes from this to this. Yeah, easily you can tell the water is passing from the highest beaker to the lowest beaker. So what is the difference here? One is a height difference and another one is the pressure difference. Keep it in your mind. Next one, first one is the height difference and another one is the pressure difference. Similarly, the flow of charges in this conducting wire, okay, the flow of charges in this conducting metallic wire, the gravity which has no role play, gravity which has no role play, but the electrons move only if there is a electric pressure between the electric pressure. So it is called as the potential difference. Understood? Yeah. Can you say me what is happening in this battery? Wait. Yeah. What is happening in a battery? Battery is creating a potential difference. What is potential difference? Potential difference means it is a kind of electric pressure between these two terminals of a battery. Can you say me the definition for the potential difference? Yeah. Okay. One more thing. Listen. Bulb with the battery. Okay. See here. This battery have a positive and negative charge. It is a kind of source. Right. It is a kind of source. It is a kind of power supply. From this power supply, electrons can move from this point to this point, this point to this point. It is moving continuously. Okay, these electrons are flowing because of chemical reactions, right? Due to this chemical reaction, force is creating. Okay, due to this chemical reaction, one force is creating. Because of this force, electrons are moving from point to point and electrons are displacing, right? Displacement, force with displacement, force into displacement, it is called as work done. Force into displacement, it is called as work done. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವರ್ಕ್ ಡನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಏನು, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ potential difference is work done is carrying 1 coulomb of charges from one point to another point in a circuit is called as a potential difference. Why we are using here coulomb of charges? It is nothing but the SI unit of charge is coulomb. Understood? So work done is carrying 1 coulomb of charge from one point to another point in a circuit is called as potential difference. Okay. Okay, you can write this definition also, where electric potential difference between 2 points in an electric circuit carrying some current as the work done to move a unit charge from one point to the other point. And you can write that definition also, where work done is carrying 1 coulomb of charge from one point to another point in a circuit is potential difference. Okay, so formula, work done divided by charge, V is equals to work done W divided by Q. Now try to figure out the SI unit. What is the SI unit of work done? It is joule. And what is the SI unit of charge? It is coulomb. Okay, joule per coulomb. It is called as potential difference or volt. Okay, one question will be asked for 1 marks. What is that? Define 1 volt? Very important question. Okay, so what is 1 volt? 1 volt is equals to 1 joule per 1 coulomb. Okay, now frame a sentence. It is potential difference when 1 joule of work is done to carry 1 coulomb of charge from one point to another point. Note down, I am repeating, it is the potential difference when 1 joule of work is done to carry 1 coulomb of charge from one point to another point. Understood? Okay, so who discovered this potential difference? It is given by Alessandro Volta. He is an Italian physicist. Understood? Okay, so this potential difference is measured by one instrument that is called as voltmeter, and always voltmeter is connected with parallel. Always voltmeter is connected in parallel, so across the points between the potential difference is to be measured. Understood? So now in next concept we will discuss about the problems. Okay, see here, first question, name a device that helps to maintain a potential difference across a conductor. Simple. Which one? That is voltmeter. Okay, so see the second question. What is meant by saying that the potential difference between 2 points is 1 volt? Yeah, what is the answer for this? Define 1 volt. Yes, we have discussed in this video, right? Define 1 volt. It is the potential difference when 1 joule of work is done to carry 1 coulomb of charge from one point to another point is the answer for this question. Okay, so next, third question. How much energy is given to each coulomb of charge passing through a 6 volt of battery? What they had given here? V is equals to how much? 6 volt, right? Each coulomb of charge, each means 1 coulomb of charge, right? So Q is equals to 1 coulomb. So what we have to find here? Work done. How much energy? Energy, it is nothing but work done. Work done, so should have to find. So what is the formula for the potential difference? V is equals to W by Q. So W is equals to V into Q, right? So W is equals to V into Q. What is V given here? 6 into, and charges are 1. 6 into 1, that is 6. So unit in barutte, that is joule. 6 joule of work is done. It is the final answer for this question. I think you understood this concept very well. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.